Hello my dear students, welcome back to the English grammar classes number 10. Today we are going to learn the genders of nouns. What do you mean by the gender? The gender of noun indicates the sex or the absence of sex. The word gender comes from the Latin word genus, which means kind or sort. So when you see a noun, you have to say whether it is male or female, or either male or female, or neither male nor female. That is what by the word gender we mean. There are four kinds of genders of nouns. They are masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and neuter gender. Let us learn it. Masculine, feminine, common and neuter gender. Let us discuss all these types separately to get a clear view. First one is masculine gender. What do you mean by masculine gender? Nouns that denotes a male animal is said to be of the masculine gender. So all the male animals, they are masculine gender. Examples: man, lion, hero, boy, king, headmaster, horse, actor, etc. Now second one here is feminine gender. Feminine gender, nouns that denotes female animal is said to be of the feminine gender. Examples: woman, cow, hen, girl, queen, actress, etc. They are all feminine genders, or you can say female animals. Now third one here is common gender. Common gender, noun that denotes either male or a female is said to be of the common gender. Example: teacher. A teacher can be a male or a female. Child. Similarly, work, worker, friends, cousin, neighbor. They are all examples for common gender. They are either male or female. Either male or female. Now the fourth one here, neuter gender. Neuter gender, a noun that denotes a thing that neither male nor male, that is, thing without life, is said to be of the neuter gender. So here please note the word neither male nor female. Examples: book. It is neither nor. Neither male nor female. Table, pen, god, school, rock, etc. Just to remember always, neuter genders, they are non-living things. Non-living things. Now we are going to discuss the personified nouns and their gender. Especially in poetry, we see so many personified nouns. Some objects having no life are often personified. They are treated as living beings. We see this kind of personification, as I said, in poetry commonly. In prose also sometimes they are used. Masculine gender, in this case, is often applied to objects representing for strength and violence. Examples: summer, sun, winter, time, death. They are all representing for strength and violence. Let us see one sentence here now. The sun sheds his beam on rich and the poor alike. Here sun is considered as masculine, and his, no, that word is using his, that means it is masculine. Then feminine gender is applied to objects representing beauty, gentle nature, etc. Example: moon, the earth, spring, autumn, nature, liberty, justice, mercy, peace, hope, charity. One sentence let us see here now. The moon had hidden her face behind a cloud. Here, look at the word sentence here. The moon had hidden her face behind the cloud. So, her, the moon. No, that means it is used as a feminine gender here, feminine noun here. One more thing to note before we enter into the formation of feminine gender, you have to note one more thing, that is collective nouns. Even when they denote living beings, are of neuter gender. Like crowd, they are living being. Okay, mob, army, herd. These are all living beings, but they are treated as neuter gender. Now, ways of forming the feminine nouns. Ways of forming. How to form feminine nouns from the masculine nouns. There are 3 different ways by which a masculine noun is changed to a feminine noun. First, by using entirely different word. By using entirely a different word. Second, by adding a syllable like ears, ine, now in, tricks, etc. Then third, by placing a word before or after, that is say suffix or prefix. Let us see now one by one to learn how to form feminine nouns from masculine nouns, from these 3. No? Then what is the first one here? By using entirely a different word. We have the masculine word and masculine noun, but we are using entirely different word for the feminine gender. Examples: bachelor, spinster. See here I have written also in bracket maid. That's old use. Now usually we don't use that maid, but we use spinster. But when you read old literature, English literature, you see the word maid often than spinster. Boar, so, boy, girl, brother, sister, buck, doe, bull or ox. No, word for feminine is cow, bullock, heifer, cock, hen, colt, filly, dog, bitch, drake, duck, drone, bee, earl, countess, father, mother, monk, nun, gander, goose, gentleman, lady, hart, hind. That means a red deer. No. Then horse, mare, husband, wife, king, queen, lord, lady, man, woman, papa, mama, nephew, niece, ram, Eve. That is sheep. No, word for sheep is ram. Then feminine word is Eve. Sir, madam, son, daughter, stag, hind. That's also deer. No, uncle, aunt, wizard, witch, So these are the examples for formation of feminine gender by using entirely different word from the masculine word, masculine noun. Now the second one here in this section, by adding a syllable to the masculine noun, by adding a syllable to the masculine noun, like ess, ine, not tix, a, etc. we have written here. So we are going to analyze them. First, the examples for ess, then we will have treat ine, tix, a, which are not that common in another section. See, let us see them. By adding ess to the masculine, no, first we are going to see that. Author, authoress. Baron, baroness. Giant, giantess. See one word here, God, goddess. See here it is, one more D is here. That is an exception. Otherwise we don't have that additional D there. No additional letter there. But it's an exception for that. Hare, hares. Horse, hostess. Jew, Jewess. Lion, lioness. Manager, manageress. Mayor, mayoress. Patron, patroness. Peer, peeress. Poet, poetess. Priest, priestess. Prince, princess. Shepherd, shepherdess. Viscount, viscountess. So see, we have a lot of examples here. We adding ess to the masculine, we create the feminine gender. Now this section B2, by adding ess and omitting the vowel of the last syllable of the masculine. You know which are the vowels here, no? A, E, I, O, U. Suppose some of these letters are there, just remove that, omit it, and add ess to the word and create the masculine form of that. Actor, actress. See here the word O is removed and ess is added. Now the abbot, abbess. This section. Benefactor, benefactress. Conductor, conductress. Director, directress. Enchanter, enchantress. Founder, founders. Just observe once more that word founder, F-O-U-N-D-E-R, no, here. Then which letter is removed? Found, that letter E is removed from there. No, then added ess. Okay, another word, instructor, instructress. Negro, negress. Porter, portress. Songster, songstress. Master, mistress. See here and again, just look at the word. All these words, master, that word E is removed. No, then ess is added. Tempter, temptress. Tiger, tigress. Traitor, traitress. Waiter, waitress. See, these are the examples. No, the vowel is removed, the last syllable, and ess is added. Now, by adding ine or tix a, these words are not that common, but we have some examples. Hero, heroine. Then just to see this word, testator, testatrix. Okay, that ending is different. That you have to by heart that. No. Then Tsar, Tsarina. Sultan, Sultana. That is an Indian word. Then Signor, Signora. Fox, Vixen. Fox, Vixen. Now, by placing a word before or after. No, that's the third one here in this section. No, we said now 3 ways of forming feminine, 3 ways of forming feminine gender. So here is the third way of forming the feminine gender. That is, let us see how the feminine nouns are formed by adding prefix or changing the prefix. So first, let us see how feminine nouns are formed by adding a prefix or changing the prefix. Masculine and noun when feminine. No? Bull calf, cow calf. Buck rabbit, doe rabbit. Cock sparrow, hen sparrow. He got, she got. Jackass, she ass. Men servant, maid servant. Okay, now the second one. Now let us see how feminine nouns are formed. By adding a suffix or changing the suffix. First one, prefix or changing the prefix. Now here it is adding a suffix or changing the suffix. Suffix means something added after. No, then grandfather, grandmother, grand uncle, great uncle, great aunt, landlord and landlady, peacock, peahen, dairyman, dairymaid, washerman, washerwoman. See, but the feminine nouns are not much used in modern English. For some of the things, no. Surely for men and women it is used, but other context we use example author. We don't say authoress. Both for men and women we use the same thing. And poet, there also it is used the same thing, are being applied to men and women alike. So this is what we had to learn about the gender of nouns. I hope that it was useful for you, and I request you all to make extra reading or assist more videos than this video to make the notion of genders, the 4 genders of noun with a clear vision, and learn it. Some of these words are to be by hearted, so that you may not be confused in future. So thank you very much for your patient listening. Thank you very much.